Hello everybody, welcome back to an edition of the EcoStruxure Machine Expert HVAC. I'm your host, Andromeda, and in this video what we're going to see is how we can improve the use of the IO scanner by creating templates of the devices that we want to read and write information to. So let's go to the software. So in this module is everything about the Modbus IO scanner. It's over Ethernet, or TCP over Ethernet. So now what we're going to do is to define my own device. In this example, what we have been working through this module is how we can connect to the Modicon M171. So now let's think as the M2.1 as any other device that we're going to read and write different information to it. Okay, so let's do something different here. I'm going to delete this M2.1. So imagine that you have, for example, a device, in this case the M2.1, but you want to duplicate and have multiple of these devices. One way would be to use copy and paste, and then you have to rename everything. Okay, you have all this already linked, which is fine, but it's work. This is one way to do it. Remove, and remove. Now, what we can do is to create our device. So run Modbus custom editor from developer. Here, I'm going to use my M2.1 Modbus Tcp. This is going to be the device. So it's going to be Modicon M2.1 Modbus TCP. And here I'm going to select the Modbus TCP protocol. Now that we have this, we just need to define the max message size and register that we're going to use. Allow option with the same devices. Okay, it's fine. But what is important here is this part. We just need to add the registers that we're going to communicate. So here the address is going to be the address on the other side. As you already know, we need to take care of this base 0, base 1. So in this case, I need to add, in order to access to this same information I've been doing before, in order to access to this, where it's connected. Okay, to access to this information to read and this one to write, I need to add 1. Okay, if you don't know why doing that, please check the previous videos. I already explained that. So here is the address. So it's going to be 51, 52, 53, 54, 61, 62, 63, and 64. Okay, I should add 1, 55, and 65. Then you can move it up. Okay, here just need to specify if it's going to be read only or not. So if it's true, it changed that to input register, so it knows it's the input on the other side. Otherwise, it's a holding register, everything that you don't change, which is fine. Here you can add the description. So it's going to be, for example, M2.1 NW50. And here it's important for you to have a fancy name. Okay, so it's going to be, for example, temperature CO1, temp 1, temp 2, temp 3, temp 4, temp 5, and here it's going to be set point 1, set point 2, set point 3, set point 4, and set point 5. Okay, this one is going to be Ctrl+C, so you can define the complete device over here. Okay, once you have complete this, you can save it, and it will save the device configuration in your own folder inside the Machine Expert, where it's installed in your own catalog. So by saving over here, it will add into your catalog. It's loading catalog, and you can see now that I have the device over here. So I just drag and drop it. Up here, you can change the name by pressing F2. Okay. Okay, it doesn't allow me. Okay, so add, select. Doesn't allow me to change it. Don't worry. Just leave that name. Give a nice name then. So here again, we just need to add the IP address 192.168.1.221, which is my device. Change the node number, the one that we already configured, and talk about the AIO scanner is going to be the same. Here, continuous, read and write on variation. No, I'm going to use every 100 milliseconds. Okay, unit ID is going to be 255. Already explained that around. And this is going to be turnaround. Every 100 milliseconds. Okay, so this is a configuration issue similar to the one we have on the programming part. If we go back here for the function blocks, it's similar to this. Okay, the configuration of which information to read and write is over here, input and output. And here is the main difference compared to the generic device that you just need to add the function blocks. So here I'm going to add a variable to read, in this case, an input. So I'm going to read the temperature one that has this comment and is reading this position. Temp 2, temp 3, temp 4, temp 5. Okay, and the other side, the output, I'm going to use the set point. Output is where I want to write to the other side. And that's it. Now we need to link this to the variables that I have in the software. So in the status, we have already defined these variables. So input here, we just need to do is assign. And in assign, we have all the variables that we have. So here, NW 50, assign NW 51. Okay, as you can see, this is probably take time, but it's very straightforward. There is no magic here. So it's an easy one. Now, you can see I have linked this over here without using the function block like this if you use these Modbus functions. So output, we just need to do the same, assign this one. And now that's it for the configuration. Now, as I created this device, what we must do is to make a full download. So I'm going to connect to the device, to the M172. Let's finish this thing. Ctrl C. Just for later. Now I'm going to make a full download. This is the full download. Full download. Just to show you that it works. Yes. Yes. It's downloading everything. Yes. Yes, you're going to reboot it. Just wait for it to reboot. There we go. So it's back again. Now let's have a look if it works. So I'm going to connect, yes, and in the watch already have all the values over here. Okay, so if I go to the diagnostics, it's going to be applied once again, is presence, and if I go to the M2.5, if I connect to the M2.5, you can see if I want to write this, it doesn't allow me because it changed from here, so it's going to be 111. If we go here, once again, it changed the information. If I change this one over here, it changed over here. Okay, and again, the presence is for enable or disable the device, but I already talked about it. And then here is for the status of that channel. And this is how we can use it as explained in the previous one. So if I remove the Ethernet cable, like again here, this one is true because I remove it. You can see the miss, and probably I should be able to have this error message trying to connect with the controller. This controller disconnected, which is fine. Okay, so this is how you can create your own Modbus device to easily reuse and have all the registers already in there, ready to find. So in the next project, you can import it or read from the catalog that device instead of copy and pasting and create a new one. So you have more versatility in that case. Okay, so this is it for the Modbus custom editor that we have inside the EcoStruxure Machine Expert HVAC, in order to speed up the process of the IO scanner, how we make all the configuration. So this is it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.